Ian. As he takes a sip of tea.
And we are live, ladies and gentlemen, we are live. Coffee here. Episode 46 of Dithra 1001 Shards. As the party ended up on a high-low note, with Koa getting seemingly impaled. Little did we know that Koa, you guys can go back and check the specs. Koa did not have 15 temporary hit points. He had 35.
36.
36. Like I said, I was gonna wait till he got back. He is not dead. He is at 2 HP and a dream. I thought he was dead. So that was the main. Let's answer that question there. Now to the recap. So, as the party essentially finally made it to basically the red coast and to Kabando, they essentially met up with the remainder of the party or their other characters. They essentially hired them. So they hired. So Koa and Harry hired Irene, Ibrahim, and Ramses to basically work on their caravan as they were going to Kessa, because Harry was trying to figure out, more about his shard and more about this Azani person that seemingly is interested in him as he's being chased by the beast. As they gather their party, most of the session was literally them gathering information and goods and things like that to make their travel to the to Kessa. As they gathered all their resources and left, they had essentially hired 4 knights, 4 knight level warriors to protect the caravan, which allowed them to essentially only fight half the battles and things like that so far. The first couple days went pretty smooth. It was only until they fought, and I'll ask this to you guys: what was the first encounter? What did y'all fight in that encounter?
Yeah.
Oh,
I
inspiration.
want to say lizards. I don't know why.
We're attacked by scorpions.
Hey, inspiration. There we go.
Something.
Sand striders. Yes, you bought some sand strider scorpions that came up there. They may have the ability to poison, but they just didn't roll very well. They didn't use it. So you guys essentially bought those things down. No one died. I think Irene did get kill shotted or kill steal, like 1 or 2 of them. I forget, something. It was
He got like heated. It was bad.
Kill steal. But you definitely bought some things there as you guys progressed forward along the trail before you guys got. I think you guys are 1 or 2 days out from Kessa, but essentially, you guys were attacked with these large horned or hippo-like beasts. These things are the size of small trucks. No, large trucks.
Small. The F-150 Raptor edition.
F-350 right here with the extended cab. These things are big. Some big motherfuckers. But upon these things rushing past, Koa and Harry, you guys getting flashbacks to Gon getting lost into the air, looking very similar to the moon. The moon was the moon door from fucking Game of Thrones. As Gon was launched 60 feet in the air, something like that, and almost died. And then,
first time, yeah.
And then Koa, that realization became a reality as you were then proceeded to be launched through the moon door. And launched, and this thing has impaled you, and then his cousin hit you with this pretty much a double penetration move as you were hit from the front and the back, pinning you in place, almost killing you. But
your verbiage was not wrong. It truly was double penetration.
Got clapped.
Sometimes you sign up for things you don't want and split it back out later. But you are here. We are essentially at the precipice of initiative. So
yeah, the sex you want, you ain't getting.
I did not consent to this.
The sex you getting, you don't want.
I didn't consent. I don't want this. No more locked doors. That being said, this is initiative time. This is probably life or death for at least Koa.
We got a plus
yeah,
one though.
yeah. I
You should
gotta
definitely roll it.
I gotta ask the question though. Can I use an inspiration on initiative?
no, that's the one roll you cannot.
We get
I
a plus
figured,
one
but
though.
all right.
Yeah,
that's
all
the one
yeah.
thing you can't
It's
do.
pretty
All
good.
right. Here we go. This is the roll to see if we die, or to see if I die.
If you die,
Ready?
I've already
Here-
died in this fight.
Yeah, it's your turn to roll, and John doesn't get to roll anymore.
No,
3,
fuck
2,
them all up.
Go.
Oh,
Go is dead.
These memories.
he could roll a 1 or a 2. That
That's true.
evasion.
That is true.
All right, let's see here. Okay, so this guy up here up top going to roll randomly. So 1 is Esteban, 2 is Ibrahim, 3 is Guinevere, 5 is Harry, 6 is Abby, and 7 is Cole.
You mean 4, 5, 6?
Okay, apparently I
We
missed
got
the number.
Yeah. That
Yeah,
1d7.
I guess he counted himself, I guess, there. So Rick and Rudy there. But yeah, left to right, Esteban's 1, Cole is 6. All right,
Left
here
to
we
right,
go.
top to bottom.
Oh,
He's about to rain. Oh, Cole's not gonna make this shit. All right. Cole, give me a D20. Give me a D20. This is an attack on you. That's a crit because he's flanking. Koa.
3 crits back to back to back. The worst luck, dude.
Koa, how does it look as you get gored by this beast?
Oh, he's after the first 2, he's laying on the ground, and this thing just up, tusks down. One goes right into the center of the back of his neck, the other right into the back of his spine, picks him up, shakes him off, and you just see this body just ragdoll get flung and rolled up on the ground. Blood just pouring out.
Yeah, that's not Puma. That's not Puma fucking you up. That's a real. That being said, Koa, on a more somber note, has perished. Harry, you see, one of the OGs, person that's been with you through life and death, that the person that handed you the shard himself, literally just get flung like a rag doll, just, which is actually on theme because they're giant, basically hippo warthogs. And just literally just impale, lift, and just fling this thing up in the air, and he just lands right beside you, crumpled, legs and limbs facing in directions that are not seemingly possible for a living human being. He is still shirtless. Harry, how do you?
He's still shirtless.
How does he?
He has a shirt on for some reason.
And the shirt was. So you know those games where like people have on like the shirt and then they like Hulk will break out of his shirt and then he transforms back and his pants are magically fit again. It's like, dude, I mean that's stretch fit right there. I mean, fucking Hulk has yoga pants.
Yeah, he's got those Lululemons.
way before the time. I don't know how he didn't become a billionaire with those fucking pants, honestly.
Yeah, I'm about to say, dude, it'd be like
Every pregnant woman should have been like, oh my god, I want those.
You can't believe it. It's like, man, these things will fit anything. It's like fucking seal, like Flex Seal. This shit works for everything. One size does fit all. That being said, though, Harry, shirtless Cole does fall down in front of you.
Yeah, but Harry is really devastated. When it happens, he's like, no! He's like, for the first time probably he's ever seen, visibly very angry. Like his face is red. He's seething with rage. It's never really happened. He's the like controlled individual, logical person, controlling his feelings, never letting his emotions get ahead of him. But this time, this is just like he can think back to when he got his shard, thinking he should have taken the shard. He should have taken the fucking shard. But now he's really angry.
And this one beside Abby will move over here. Hold on, Harry, give me a D6. Not for initiative. This is not for initiative. Something else. Here it is. Right. This thing will rush over here and then quickly rush forward here. All right, Harry is 1-2, Abby is 3-4. Abby, give me a D20. This does not crit you, but this hurts. Give me a strength check. Okay. Give me one more D6. Okay, you are launched 30 feet in the air. This thing gores you.
Damn.
You take 26 damage. This can be blocked by DR. That being said, you take this much damage, which ignores DR as you fall back down to the ground.
Hold on, I have to map.
Have to map.
That's good.
Look,
I got a
numbers
map.
are not my strong suit.
All the maps. We have numbers
Okay.
here.
I'm still alive.
All right. That being said, it is your turn. As Gab, you are in. And how does it look like? So you're launched 30 feet in the air. That's like 3 stories. What do you do as you are literally flying and falling back down? That doesn't happen every day.
Yeah,
I can see the boat.
Yeah, she's like, she's still pretty much in shock because, yeah, she's killed people, but she's never seen hippos annihilate somebody before. So she's frantically slapping her arms, trying to move herself away from the problem.
It's like I see somebody doing the play. I'll just lift my arms really quickly and shift the air.
Not working. She's trying.
Almost like I believe I could fly, but I forgot it. I think he's canceled. I think. So we're gonna. That being said, it's your
No,
guys'.
he's convicted.
Oh, yeah, he's in jail. Oh, yeah,
He's doing
He's like
20.
years. Oh,
Can I,
hold on.
can
Oh,
I ask?
wait.
Can I ask a quick question?
See.
So, where is the cart during all of this? The dreadnought.
Okay, so the cart is, I would say, a little bit off. I'd say somewhere like here-ish. Similar to Final Fantasy Tactics. And similar to the fact that I don't want to control 47 people at the same time.
Yeah.
So like,
No, I asked the question because if I remember right from last week, here watching it back, Omari is on this expedition, correct?
yes, he is on the expedition. We just forgot to bring him over.
Okay, so Mari, like hearing the screams because he was as even though he's a survivalist, he was sort of sitting by the cart, like chilling. Hears the screams and the clanging of armor of Koa getting chucked and everything. Is going to dead sprint as far as he can into the picture. That's his turn.
All right, so you enter the scene as you rush forward here. All right.
Wherever that would put me.
Okay, you can get, if you dead sprint using your action, you can get anywhere next to the party. In mind.
No,
anywhere next to the party.
he'll have turned the corner, come sprinting up and went, oh shit, oh shit, oh shit, and stops about right there.
Hell no. All right. Ibrahim and party company, what are y'all doing?
How's their visually? Like, I know one of them is damaged, and I think the other one isn't, right?
This one is hold on, let me go to the right.
Yeah,
thing.
one of them was like critically damaged.
This one is very hurt.
Yeah.
This is very hurt. Yes, fucking this guy's up.
Okay, so Harry is going to shoot that guy because I had a loaded boat.
Okay.
So I'm gonna let loose on him. That's my first action. 30. Oops, no, that's not how we roll anymore, right? It's just
No, D20.
5 hits.
That hits. Ooh. That hits.
So
Yeah.
the crossbow is this
Okay.
plus a D8 for this
Okay.
skill, and the poison is 19.
All right. He's in single digits.
Ugh. And for my move and my other action, I'd like to take a poison vial, turn around, and with my extra speed, could I shove it in that creature's throat directly? Like just
That'd be
shove the whole
contested.
vial in there?
That'd be contested. It'd be a strength check. It's not been just like randomly open. So if you want to do that, it'd be your
Could
dex.
it be a dex check where I like time it?
Give me a D20 call high or low. I'll give you a high or low. 'Cause
I'm gonna say hi. Damn, so close.
Tomas, it's gonna be a strength check. This thing having its mouth is closed, locked jaw, cussed down. You want this thing out of his mouth? You're gonna have to rip. You're gonna have to use force.
All right, I'm gonna take inspiration. I'm gonna try that.
All right, give me a contested strength.
Ooh, okay. 34 is pretty good. 19 on the roll.
Very high roll, man.
You
Unless he's got a plus 30.
Plus
Really?
45.
Yeah.
You succeed, but it was close.
All right. So I shove an entire vial, which is 6 doses of poison, right down his throat.
All right.
42d6? Question mark.
Never been done.
Yeah. Okay. I mean, that makes sense. You shoved it on his mouth. 6 vials. It is dead. He's dead.
Woohoo.
There's no way he lives through that. He just falls down.
Oh no, the other one. I turned around and because I thought I was gonna kill that
this?
guy. Yeah,
Okay.
The one that's not hurt.
yeah. I wanted to do the most damage to the one that wasn't hurt.
So this
Hopefully.
is going to ingest this. Well, then he may have a chance to live through this because he's ingesting this poison and it's an injury poison, not like a. I'll say he.
There's a delay.
Not a delay, just a con check. See if he can resist this because injury is direct, but it's a good chance that he can just resist it. And
Straight to the bloodstream.
or not to the acid just dissolves it in his gut. So I want to give him a chance to see.
Well, I imagine the vial breaks like he cuts himself, and it's a contested roll, so he's fighting me, right?
Okay, so if you push this thing in this thing's mouth and break the vial, it's a good chance that it will also affect you too, right? Because you're contesting it in his mouth. Now, if you want to put it inside for him to swallow it, that's fine. But if you are like shoving
yeah,
this thing
I see what you're
inside,
saying.
breaking it, it would definitely affect you too, because you're just your hand.
You know what? I'm gonna say that there's just a chance that it could happen, and if it does happen, you know, like my hand is there, that's cool. But I think you should roll that.
Us no. We can do that. I'm just making sure you're aware of what.
No, but I'm saying like I'm not on purpose breaking it in his mouth. I want to put it in his mouth, but it could break in his mouth, and if it does, and my hand is there, that's fair. Like I get it.
So you're saying, let me correct me if I'm wrong here. You're saying you put it in his mouth, and it's a chance that it should break into his mouth because it is contested, correct?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
If
Yeah,
the
that just
thing-
seems fair.
Yeah, if the thing like thrashes and his hand's still there and he got it because the contested roll was to get it in his mouth, right? So now there's the roll of does it shatter with his hand still around the vial before his hand comes out of his mouth?
That's fair. I mean, and I think that's fair. Just so you're aware.
It's the quickest way for both of you to die.
Yes,
Yeah.
basically.
Well, I imagine it would affect me a lot less than it would affect him, being just my fingers. But
We'll find out.
I mean, Daryl's right. Either you have the safer option or dangerous option. This is your decision.
I mean, I'm gonna try to do the safe option. But I'm just saying, like,
I can see where he's coming from too. And just seeing Koa get flung and being pissed off, he
Yeah,
just
yeah.
jams this thing
Yeah.
into
like I
its
said,
mouth.
he's very emotional right now. This is his first time, so
All right. Well, okay.
I
Well,
can see him using just a little bit too much strength and just I don't know.
I'll say this is.
And your shard's active
This
right
is-
now, right?
Yeah, I'm activated.
Okay. This is just a percentile roll at this point, then, because this is just chance. Sorry.
You got that? I thought you had that premium, man. What's that?
It was, but I had to use.
talking.
I grabbed some different music because of the death. So
Oh,
No, it's all good. It's all good.
Uh-huh.
Put me off for a second. Okay. Okay. So this is gonna be a percentile roll. If you're if this is decision you're going to spawn, I would say that if you roll 25 or less, 25% chance that this shit does shatter and affect you, just as much as it would affect it.
All right, so
No.
straight D100.
Right, D100. If you roll less than 25, you're gonna take a shit ton of damage.
And so is the hippo.
Okay. So
Got a TP. Hey.
that was
Well,
that was
someone else is gonna grab the shard. Is what's gonna happen.
that was 6
Dithra,
doses.
the new generation.
Legit. Weird. Someone's gonna come back.
Ibrahim
And be
is right there. Yes.
Someone's gonna come back and be like, "Hey, Gon, what you think now?"
Fucking Lucette and her and Abby are gonna get into a fight.
Not the new generation. Did you? What's his name? Patrick. Is it Patrick Stewart or is it who's the guy?
Next generation, yeah. Patrick Stewart.
Yeah, Patrick Stewart.
Yeah.
They see him show up in the next character. He's like, "Hey guys, I heard there's a shard nearby. I got a starship ready to go." But okay. That being said, Harry, please roll all 6 doses. As this thing, as it crunches down, it explodes with your hand inside of it. This will be pretty bad.
So 7 times 6, 42, right?
42d6.
All right.
The one time he's like, "I hope I roll."
Woo!
Oh damn!
Scoot over before that erupts.
It won't affect you,
Man.
but it will
At-
definitely affect Harry.
That's a
Do,
lot
do
of
I take
damage.
the full of it
Scoops.
though, because it's just my hand, or?
No, I said, remember, I said, if you choose to do this, you're gonna take this damage. There's no kind of sort of. This is
All right.
hey, everyone listening. Did I not say that? Did I not say that? I
Yelling
said
at
that.
kids I didn't hear.
Oh my god! I swear on everything I love, I said you can do this. It's a 25% chance, but if you do this, you're gonna take all this damage or a lot of this damage, bro. No,
I feel like I heard
get-
that.
Give him a high or low for half,
no shot.
and let him call it.
No shot. Absolutely not. No. No.
Does
That
he
was
get a reflex save
That was a percentile.
or
roll.
con save?
We're just making up saves now.
It's literally like it's.
And you're lucky if you get a death save.
Come on. We're gonna argue for everything we can get here, DM. You just got to make the call here.
I did the call in. I rolled.
He said no, fuck y'all.
Doesn't mean we're not gonna argue for it. So yeah,
Play
fuck
stupid
y'all.
games.
You're taking
I
132
literally
damage.
said- I argued before the roll. I argued before. I said, okay, there's a safe option and there's the dangerous option. You want to do the dangerous option? Are you sure? Are you really sure you
Oh,
want to
fuck.
do
The
this?
hippo died.
Thrice said, thrice remembered.
Remember, I said that's like 4 times. Hippo does
That's
die. Yes.
okay. Omen, that's
like the
old.
monkeys.
That's old school right there.
Thrice remember, Harry, you do take 132 damage as this thing dissolves whatever little bit of arm or you matter of fact, you tell me what happens to your. How did this happen? I'm not sure if you live or die or not, but this shit looks
Oh,
like
Very dead.
How did your ass die?
How did you die here at this point? I'm curious. Please describe this to me because
I guess he's gonna put his hand, and the glass will shatter, and the creature will like bite the hand, and he's gonna pull at it, and the arm is gonna come off, and you're gonna see all the poison running down his arm, and he's gonna turn to Abby's next to him,
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
and he's gonna like grab her as he falls down, and he's gonna say, "Carry on," and he'll just fall to the ground, and the poison leaking and
Oh.
blood spilling out of his mouth.
Oh,
The amount of trauma she is experiencing today.
Abby, what do you do in that moment?
Abby's about to turn into a fucking Uchiha at this point.
She's just like, okay.
Jeez. Ladies and gentlemen at home, this is about to turn into the damn Titanic at this point, ladies and gentlemen. This is pretty brutal here. That's the party is
I want to know what. Wait, I want to know what Guinevere does seeing this.
Okay, hold on. Well, this thing's still alive, so
Can she see it?
she has to kill this thing
How
first.
big are they?
Plus out the hippos. Yo, man, y'all see that?
I wish we could share that.
I wish we could share that.
Yo,
No.
yo,
Here, I can
Oh,
put it in
no,
the
I
chat.
interview.
Dude,
He's
that
like,
was
y'all killing me
good.
with this shit.
That was good. Guys, if you want to see this, we get into the oh my Discord. Holy shit, that was great.
All I can imagine is, you know, when when Ricky dies in fucking what's the movie? When Ricky dies in Boys in the Hood. And
Oh, yeah.
He's punching the air. He's punching the air. Goes around like
Punching.
this. He's like this.
No, no.
Holy shit.
Oh my land. So, ladies and gentlemen,
Do we have someone that gives temp HP in the group right now? No, eh?
that was
Was Toa.
Oh, I give
And
extra
you.
damage. But that's it.
I was saying,
No, but
Koa.
we said-
that was fun.
but
Koa-
we had someone that
That's
had like
Niels.
an inspiring skill that gave 15 temp, no?
Gone
Did we?
at
I
the
was gone.
beginning of the when
Okay,
on
yeah.
Journey's
With the
beginning.
speeches.
But not with
Yeah.
us. Okay.
Not with us, no.
No.
I say I could
That could
heal
have saved
for.
me.
Yeah, I could heal, but that was it. And he's dead.
Ladies and gentlemen, Guinevere is going to attack this guy so we can proceed forward here. And in a blood rage, critical hit, this thing dies. And with that, the party is victorious at a cost. As we
Are we? Because it doesn't feel like it.
Now, nah,
The
you,
shallow victory.
The reason we were going here is now dead.
But
We gotta
somebody
go to
else
this
is gonna
fucking
touch
meeting
that
like,
shard.
So hi.
all being. Hey, hold on. Okay,
Oh, wait.
whoa,
Did did Lucette come with us on this journey?
Yes, she is.
Yeah,
Where
did.
is she?
She is on. Hold on. Okay, let's go ahead and.
This didn't even help us fight.
She's a non-combatant.
Yeah, she,
Just give me her shit.
she's in the.
Hey, she got a broad frying pan. She ain't no non-combatant. Come on now.
Oh yeah, no, okay.
To be fair, these hippos popped up out of nowhere though. So
No.
Okay, hold on, guys. Breathe.
oh,
No,
Get
hey,
this together,
we're
guys.
not upset. We're just laughing about all the
I'm
situations
just
that are
trying
going to come
I'm just
up.
trying to piece things together. All right, so you guys are all rushing as first thing, as scary as you do die, you collapse on the ground from the poison and things like that. Now, this is what you. It's actually really important to the story. Actually, I'm probably get to tell it this fast, but as Harry dies, you see the shard the light kind of go into a beacon, almost like a beacon to the sky. As you see, like, where Harry's corpse is, the shard slowly lifts. So you know how, like, when you kill somebody in like a video game and like a loot drop and it kind of just hovers above their corpse kind of thing? Like, it's
Yeah.
free spinning around the thing. So you see this shard in like this beacon of light just free spinning for a few seconds before the light fades. And the shard is still there, just free spinning, but that light does appear. That being said,
Don't want to be a jerk, but Ibrahim would definitely fucking jump on that. He is
Okay,
so selfish.
jumped
and
at
would
it too.
He might get killed by
absolutely want it.
Guinevere.
Oh,
Straight
no.
Yeah, I
up.
was saying, Guinevere just takes the freaking
I'm not-
broadsword
If
and
nobody
whack!
stops him, he'll just
That's
grab it.
like when
That's
the
what I'm
bride
saying.
tosses the
This is what I'm
bouquet.
saying.
He's never seen treasure like this. This
Okay.
is like
This
top
is-
of his list of things he
This
wants
is
for
very
sure.
important. Okay, now everybody can do anything. I just want to make this just like Harry in the thing. Guinevere is an Avenger, and it is highly likely that if any of the new players that have not been here long enough try to grab this shard, that she would probably fucking go play Trinity on some motherfucker. I just want to make this abundantly clear.
Ibrahim he's reckless. He doesn't know
Oh,
the power
that's like-
dynamics yet. I'm
I think
He
assuming.
does.
doesn't
doesn't.
know Guinevere.
He
like
doesn't.
that.
No, he's
Let's-
already no.
So, if this
Let's
is the
see
case-
what happens. Roll this shit.
Okay, hold on. If this is the case, but then, okay, we're gonna roll initiative. It's gonna be a D20, and highest goes first. So whoever wants to be a part of the shard race, give me a D20.
And I got a +1.
Ooh.
Abby does have a +1.
Oh shit!
I was on that 20. All right, so Guinevere's gonna roll.
I thought it was gonna shoot off into the air like a Dragon Ball after you make the wishes.
No.
Just-
Yeah, but like, no.
Gotta find it again. No.
All right. Anybody else?
I don't think Asim would know what he's even fucking. He knows what he's looking at, but he would be like,
No.
These people
in the-
die
Oh,
right
fuck?
you literally see a beam of light appear from Shard.
Beatrice is too much of a no.
Yeah, no, he's still
Ain't got
he's
it
still
in
I could
Ain't
see
got it
him
in
still
her.
being back here, so he'd see this shit happening and be like, what in the
Esteban wants to be that
motherfuck?
shit. Roll for Esteban then. Esteban's like, fuck that shit. I want a shard too, so roll for
Wait.
Esteban.
That's
I-
fun getting killed too.
I do have
There's
Tariq.
Esteban.
I do have Tariq who is a
Not
mercenary on the
rolling.
island. Can I roll for him?
On the island?
He sees
Uh,
the beacon from thousands of miles away.
He's like, I'm gonna get that. That
This
beam
has
drops.
become fucking Lord of the Flies with the conch
It
shell.
does. Holy shit, dude!
It may
no
not be a
kidding.
part-
We're just talking about intergroup conflict.
Okay, Abby, you are the first to act. What do you do?
She like jumps and bear hugs it.
All right, Abby. Above table. Have you seen Sailor Moon?
Oh Jesus
Okay.
Christ! Are you fucking kidding me? That's how you describe it,
It's okay. The transfer. It's not like the clothes part. But
Abby.
you know how-
What is your new outfit as you change into 3/4 of the clothes you just had on?
and, okay.
Topless.
It's not.
So,
Holy. Okay. So the process is what like Power Rangers, like a Sailor Moon, like your clothes don't change. You know how like you like the T pose and like the song plays and the energy kind of flows around you as you get enhanced by this powerful start like energy. So any kind of skin defects will fade away. Any chipped teeth will kind of repair themselves. Any kind of you feel a little bit taller, a little bit stronger. Your hair is less breezy, a lot more healthy. No split ends. And you have like nearly, if you had like kind of shaky vision, it's perfect vision. Any kind of minor birth defects are kind of gone. If you had jaundice in there, it's gone. And you have that like LA7, no, not LA9. You are the peak of what you could be as far as appearance. And Abby, you are a shard bearer now. You have the shard of alacrity.
so like as her hair grows, she's gonna start crying.
Okay, and as you get as well too, so this is kind of so as you start crying, to everyone else, it seems like she's crying at like 2x speed. Because it's active.
So
Shard
weird.
active. So it's-
Do the tears just make like
Oh, yeah.
indents into the ground?
It's like it sounds like a broken like a VCR thing. You're trying to bring it back, like it's very unnerving. But Abby, you gain 41 HP. Hits miss you on a 5 or lower, and you gain plus 40 speed. And you are exceptionally hungry, like unusually hungry.
Yeah, I forgot that part.
Also, as you grab the shard, roll a D100, call high or low.
No.
Okay, you narrowly dodge a frying pan as Lucette tries to go for the home run record of and here as she goes for a berry bond. She steps into that and goes for a swinging swipe. But you quickly, with your enhanced vision, to see her slow. As you see, you just kind of slowly dodge out of the way. You see a frying pan go. And you just
Kill him! He just died!
Lucette is in what can only be described as a berserker rage, as she's seen Harry lose her mind here. Harry die in a horrible death. She swings, she throws the frying pan down, and she goes over to Harry. Harry, are you still covered in poison? That she can
I
see,
guess his stump would have.
but not that
poison?
much. So it could probably just dissolve away at that point. That much poison, that potent.
Yeah. If it was that potent, wouldn't it have run through the veins and up his arm like
Yeah,
see
for
the
sure.
black
He'd
just
be fucking done. He'd be
Yeah.
done. Yeah, yeah. That's just if it's supposed to do. I mean, like I said, like it's a lot of fucking damage. But yeah, it just fucking basically just necrosis of the arm and the upper, and it just poisons your blood. You just die. But just like Romeo and Juliet, or like freaking Macbeth, she just goes over to you and just clutches your head against her chest, and she cries tears as she looks at you. And she says, "You idiot! You died? Why'd you die, you idiot?" And she just like kisses your forehead. "You fucking idiot! You shouldn't have fucking died." And she's like crying tears, all these conflicting emotions of like, "Wow, I can't believe you fucking died, trying to be a hero." Too, and that all being said, Harry. So I was kind of waiting to tell you this, but I just want to know a fun fact, Harry.
Sure.
Lucette is pregnant. With your son.
Music. Man.
And she was waiting to tell you when you kind of came back.
Avenge me, my son.
Harry Jr.
Uh-oh.
has arrived.
Harry, in about 8 months, Harry has his new character.
You're saying that's the best introduction of a new
Yeah, but
character
he's
ever.
gonna come back. He's like, what? He's like,
So he's about 7 pounds. He's got very little hair.
7 pounds of fury.
A little bit of jaundice.
he's like, he has
Yeah, we got to
long-
get the Billy Rubin lights out.
Yeah, he has
Leave him
long
outside for a
flowing
bit.
hair, a really thick mustache that doesn't no goatee, no beard, just strong mustache. That 70s porn star mustache. With that all being said, Lucette does cry some tears there. She does openly, kind of in a fit of rage, admit she is pregnant. And now that you kind of see her, like, hey, so you know how some people like you don't know they're pregnant until like they tell you, and it's like, oh wow, I did not know you. I guess it could be a gap. I don't know. You don't know somebody's pregnant until like they tell you they're pregnant. You're like, wow, oh yeah, you are pregnant. Wow, it's like you can barely see it, just barely, but she's legit. She is pregnant. And
Wow.
with that,
And Abby and Guinevere are the only two that have known her long enough that could even be like, oh shit.
Oh,
Gwen-
yeah.
And Abby's getting swung at with a frying pan.
She-
yeah, Guinevere, I gotta think here.
Abby's just standing there with her hands up, like,
Guinevere wouldn't kill you. She wouldn't kill you. Nah, she wouldn't kill you. If you were like Ibrahim in them, she'd kill you, but she doesn't. You've been here enough there, she wouldn't kill you outright. But it's close. I'm kind of feeling it's a roll, but you guys been here long enough. You've been a part of the troop for long enough to where she doesn't feel like you're just kind of opportunistic.
Which
just
Ibrahim
reacted.
absolutely
I'm
is.
sorry.
Yeah, Ibrahim definitely is just like
Ibrahim stabs her in the back as her arms are up. Like,
This is true. I mean, she did get 41 HP.
It's like, thank God for those 41 hit points, because
Yeah,
otherwise
yeah.
I'd be dead.
Yeah, 100%. But that, yeah. But that all being said, Koa,
Right.
yeah.
Harry are dead.
Ear dumped.
Oh,
You're dumb.
Yeah, Omari, I think, seeing the bodies laying there would not want to touch Harry, seeing this like black necrosis poison just buried through his body, but we'll start to dig. You know, he's a survivalist, right? So he's gonna just start. He's gonna start pulling the iron plate and like, fuck, we need a blacksmith to fix the hole in this shit. Fuck, god damn it. And then he'll grab the bronze warhammer. He'll grab the bronze warhammer, and he'll start pulling some of the pouches off and find the bandages. Then go, well, I don't know what the fuck to do with these. Hopefully somebody does. Set them in a pouch. He'll find the health pot that was on him. He'll find the hold on. He will find the Gold Syndicate note on him that had Koa's balance on it.
He kept those books tight.
He did. He absolutely did.
Wait. So you just okay.
Get an Excel sheet.
So you just like, hey, in case I die, here's my information. Oh my god.
No, he wouldn't. He knew better from being a card. He wasn't gonna fucking just leave that shit somewhere. There's just no way. Not that note, but then he'll find a key. He won't know what the key's for, but he'll find a key on his body.
Windermere is kind of inconsolable because I would say that kind of explains it. Because if she would have seen you going through his body, she would just kill you too. Because
he's not going through it to keep it. He's just being a survivalist. He's going through it like there's stuff on that is useful.
So think about it like this, right? So Ibrahim and company trying to dogpile on the shard, and now it's like all this is happening, and I can imagine you're like, oh my god, he's wasting stuff. It slides over here, opens inventory.
Yeah.
Yeah, if my good friend was going through, his dead body was there and someone was effectively a stranger going through, even with the best of intentions.
Yeah, like it's one of those things. It's like at this
Let's
point,
see what Guinevere does. Let's see.
So that's what
We
I'm
know
saying.
from Baldur's Gate that starts a fight.
Yeah.
Yeah. Was he outlined in red? Because that's a problem.
Yeah.
Okay. So I'll leave it up to you. I'll leave it up to you guys. Did I roll for Guinevere? Because
No, I think it's you don't even have to roll. I think that's a reasonable. I don't even think you have to roll. I wouldn't.
All right.
She
I would
seems like the
expect
kind of
her-
character that get emotional and be super defensive, like nobody
Like, I
fucking touched them.
Expected her to attack Abby, honestly.
Dude, if you want to roll it, that's as a
Go for
as
it.
a
I don't think
as a
you need to roll.
survival-
I would just.
No,
play
I'm
her
saying
like
if
she
you
would
want to
be.
roll for the attack, because he wouldn't even be paying attention. Omari's a survivalist. He's like, fuck, someone's dead. He's gonna have something that's worthwhile on him, and he'd start digging through it.
Yep. Is this? Yep. No, you're right. You're right.
He
The
would,
one
he would,
bites
and
the
he would dead ass. He would just flat out start digging through that shit.
John is right. Guinevere is not the one to think things through.
She's one of the OGs.
Yeah.
She's a zealot avenger. She would not let someone just go through one of her best friend's body. No, she wouldn't do that. You're correct. All right. Guinevere would swing. I would say if you're not expecting this would be basically with a flank, so a +2. As
He would be. He would be dead, looking for shit.
Wouldn't be able to walk up to you like this, silent, like a fucking executioner, ready to deal out justice.
Yep.
For all
Riff
these-
is right.
And
Yep.
she would swing. Give me a D20, 15 crits.
Beatrice is standing next to her. Guinevere, her idol.
All right. That is not crit, but this does
Yeah.
hit. All right. 12.
Shorty, you can.
2,
Yeah.
let's see. What is it?
Carry the 4.
10-point weakness. All right. Wait, sorry. Here we go.
Sword straight down through the top of the head, splitting his ass in half, and you just see Amari go and fall.
A streak
two
of blood.
pieces.
Hey guys, so we had a caravan this morning.
Now we don't. Like, what
There
the
was a
fuck?
caravan this morning. Everybody kind of worked together. Everybody did work together, guys. I promise you, this was just not just a random thing that happened.
Power
We
corrupts.
literally
Our
just
corrupt
talked
won
about
a ring.
inter-party conflict.
Yep.
Holy cow.
He only had 16 HP, so with 2 DR.
Okay, and also hold on. To be fair, okay, so I will lead this up to you guys. Obviously, this is total fucking chaos.
Yeah.
But it's absolute total fucking chaos, total pandemonium.
Yeah. But this is legit. This would happen in a situation like this.
Legit.
You have two people that are essentially quasi of 4 leaders of this caravan, and they both die. This shit would happen.
Right, as Guinevere tries to fucking basically maintain order. Oh yeah, it makes sense. All right, so we're gonna take a 15-minute break. I'll take a 15-minute break. I know
As
we
our
kind
DM needs to figure out what the fuck is going on.
we all need to figure out what the fuck is going on. We need to figure out this together.
Yeah, this is getting a little crazy.
It's getting a little
It just spiraled.
yeah. So
Yeah.
we'll take a 15-minute break here, and we're gonna. I need everybody at our 15-minute break here for at least 5 of this. So let's figure this out together, and we'll be back in 15,
We'll
guys.
be back.
Guys, we are back. We are at a bit of a conundrum, a bit of a pass here as the combat dies down.
Intro combat music.
Oh wow, sorry it took me up for a little. I'll bring you back. Okay, as the combat music, the combat dies.
I'll get there. I'll get there. Hold on.
Hold on, we haven't calmed down yet. Hold on.
There we go.
Hey, dodge. But yes, as combat dies down, Harry body life crumble to the side, right next to Koa. They die pretty much right next to each other. Abby's kind of in front of both of them, just crying as she gets transformed into this shard-like bearer. Then Guinevere cleaving in half one of her comrades in half as Ibrahim and the company try to dogpile next to Abby for this sharp. First, Abby does get it. Beatrice is just looking around like, couldn't be me.
What the?
Julin is sitting here with the blicky / her crossbow and her bow out like, what the fuck is going on? Esteban is in the dog pile. He's trying to tickle Ibrahim to try to get an advantage here so he can try to go up get the shard before failing. That all being said, Guinevere has a bloody sword right in front of the company here as she kind of goes next to Lucette and kind of basically puts takes off her cape and just put it around Lucette and says, you got to get up. As this is happening, Ibrahim, Esteban, and Ibrahim, Beatrice, and Abby, what are you all doing in this moment? Half your party died.
Go ahead.
You said Abby noticed that she was pregnant.
She said it.
She said, okay. Yeah, she's gonna go and try to come. Like, they haven't got along this whole time, but she's gonna try her best to comfort her.
She does the classic CW, like, push away. Like, I don't need your help. She kind of pushes you away a little bit. And she kind of just goes back into the dreadnought as the music softly plays in the background as she cries into Guinevere's arms as she's led back to the dreadnought wrapped around her blanket as Guinevere brings Lucette to the thing. Guinevere does come back and does basically get a blanket and wrap up Harry's body. Was it is it Return of the Kings where they bring the dude wrapped in the shroud, the burial shroud? Return of the Kings.
Faramir, they bring him back.
Yeah, they bring him back.
There's a lot of things where somebody dies that they're wrapped in a blanket and getting brought back. So
in Lord of the Rings, yeah. I mean, is it?
Yeah.
Probably.
Yeah.
That actually, I feel like it's happened more than once in Lord of the Rings.
It's
a comment. Yeah, it's a comment. We got it.
It's like somebody made a better character is a better character.
Their dad wrapped him in a towel.
Similar, where they wrap him in like a burial shroud and they pick him up and carry him. Similar to that, Lord of the Rings, or like also in like Narnia. That happens too.
Yeah. Yep.
So yeah, well, it's similar when they wrap him up in a
Didn't they
burial.
do that in Troy when they thought they got Achilles was his cousin or his nephew or whatever?
Yep.
Bring him back.
It's a trope. Yeah, it's cool though.
It's a really good trope, but it's one of the So she wraps him up, picks him up, and carries him, and puts him inside the dreadnought to try to bury him in a much better grounds than the road here. Guinevere says, we must return back to Pirates Rock. We have taken too many losses.
Yeah. Ibrahim is gonna come up to her and say, look, this situation, it's really fucked up. Lots of people dead. We're really exposed here. We can't leave all that shit. I'm sorry. That stuff on the people, we have to take it. We can't leave that here. I know these were your friends, and my friend touched them, and you fucking killed him, bitch. So you take care of the bodies, and I'll wait in the dreadnought.
Guinevere stares daggers, but she nods and says, yes, this is a lot of powerful things, and leave it here will be spit in the sacrifices and spit in their face for the sacrifices they made to get these things. I'll retrieve them with Esteban. Just wait by the dreadnought, and she would go and retrieve them.
Oh, and you still pay me for this trip the whole way. You killed my friend.
She nods, and she would, out of her own pocket, hand you 1,000 copper pieces. She says, "Yeah, we're done." And as she hands you this, you get a notification. Ding! Guinevere strongly dislikes you, and she probably will never like you, under any circumstance.
He doesn't like her either, and
Yeah.
she just
It's
killed
the
like
whole-
the only friend he fucking had.
I'm talking like this is like 3 days in hand. Like she does not like you in the house next to her mom. It's just intense. It's not like Blood Oath like Gon and John, where like if it's on site. It's not Blood Oath level, but
I want to at least before anything wraps up. That's gotta
You
That's
gotta
come
gotta
to
go
an end.
back and go kill him.
curb
it's-
stomp his
There's a
fucking.
blood it's definitely a
with
Blood Oath.
with the bad leg.
Hopefully it's healed by that time.
Yeah.
No. But you break that leg that bad, it's always gonna be the bad
I'll
leg.
break it off in his ass.
but she does pay you your bits of copper, and she also pays you your friend insurance. So she hands you 2,000 copper pieces, Ibrahim.
Awesome.
So you can take his body, and once you get back to Kabando and bury it.
I will actually. I respected
Does she pull anything off of his body then, Omari's?
No, she just leaves him there. So unless Ibrahim takes him, she doesn't.
Yeah, I'll take everything he had.
So
If he had any family I knew, like I'll bring the stuff there. But if he didn't have anybody, I'll keep it.
No, you wouldn't have known that he had anybody, and you would have gotten whatever you kept. The biggest thing that you would have found on him was this fucking intricate art bone knife that you remember from.
Yeah.
Yeah, you got the fucking bone knife, bro.
I forgot he had that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
It's
I would
expensive
definitely
Yeah.
hide that shit right away as soon as I find it. I'm like, oh my god, what is
You-
this, my friend?
You would have also found 6 pemmican rations that he had handed you on that trip that you probably were half puking up, but they're food. He had a gambeson, a helm, his staff, sponge, a net, a mirror, and soap.
And Guinevere cleans off her blade and shoves it back. And she says, "We leave immediately."
Is Guinevere doing anything with Koa or no?
Yes, she takes Cole's body and Harry's body.
Okay.
Ramses, unless
yeah.
anybody grabs Ramses, I hope so.
Yeah.
If not,
Beatrice seeing the dog kind of whining at Ramsey's body, just kind of whining and sniffing
Aw.
sadly. She goes over to it to console it. It's like she bends down, pets it, goes to pull away. But before she does, she's seeing kind of the commotion. Everyone's dealing with what they can. She goes to Irene's body and she tries to find that Roka nut, being as stealthily as possible. She's got that itch, unfortunately.
yeah, like no one tried to stop you. Like if it's Irene, no one tried to stop you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
At least the main ones.
Because I think at this point, seeing the bloodshed, I imagine when Guinevere cut a seam in half, she's next to him, just that classic blood splatter across her
You're like,
face.
holy
She's
shit!
full traumatized at this point.
Oh.
It's like PTSD set in, and she's trying to soothe. And
Yeah, I mean,
the call of that Roka nut.
I've
But yeah.
seen-
Got 2 hits on her.
Hey man, we'll get her by. But she'll lean in, pet the dog, and then try to slide.
Oh
in
wait,
there,
no.
grab it.
She has 6 hits. I'm sorry.
Yeah. Yeah, she re-upped.
Yeah, she loaded up
Beatrice
before we left.
can get fucked up.
Yeah.
But you look at this kind of chubby, young, sweet, innocent-looking person, but she's on a path. She's on a path that
No.
I'm mad.
But the 4 knights. Hold on. Somebody give me a D100. Actually, just a D100. No callsies, no nothing. D100.
Not it.
Yeah, John, your band.
And not it.
Somebody, I don't know who it is.
What did you say? 100?
Everybody is scared to roll, and I was like,
I know, we gotta roll.
I don't want to roll. All
Okay.
right.
45.
Okay, that's good. All of the knights return. All four of them return and say, what happened here after they dispatch of the two hippos? They're pretty damaged and beat up, but they are alive. Seeing that half the party that they joined with is dead, it's like, what is going on? They look at all of you. And then they see Abby. It says,
Ibrahim will say, "You ask the Slayer over there. She's in charge now."
Guinevere smiles and says, Frontier Justice. And she looks around and then she says, we're leaving and we're going back to Kabando, and we'll pay you for the days you're out. And Guinevere does turn to Abby and say, just because you're a shard bearer doesn't mean I'll kneel to you.
Hey. I grabbed it to save our asses. I didn't know what the fuck was gonna happen. I'm not a leader. You are welcome to lead. I will be your muscle. That is what I do.
Guinevere's like, I really don't want to lead. I just want to get. Well, hold on. Well, Guinevere, no, hold on. In character, Guinevere is a leader. She leads people, so she wouldn't have a
The
problem.
cleeric. Yeah.
Yeah,
Well,
she's
she
a
would-
cleric.
she-
She
she-
should
The
be
minimum,
comfortable.
we need to get back to our inspiring leader gone, and
Yeah.
we'll figure shit out from there.
Yeah, she has like really good charisma, actually. Yeah. So Guinevere says, I will hold this ship together until we get there. We gotta follow my orders, and we should make it back. We're down considerable might, but not that much, sadly. But we're only 2 days up, so we can go 2 days back. So now with this major event happening today, you have to use the rest of the movement for today to go back and only be 1 day out. And you'll go from major misfortune and fortune to now he's only a day out, misfortune and fortune. So please give me a D100. Hey,
Time. About time.
Is a fortune. No, that's not a fortune. I lied. That's not a fortune.
But it's not a misfortune.
Not a misfortune. There we go. Let's see here. Oh, I got that. Oh yes, inspiration is for the player. It's not tied to character. It is-
Oh shit! I got them spread all over. I'll have to consolidate.
Oh
It's
yeah.
all good. It's all good. That all being said, you guys do make it back to Kabando with little to no problem, unless you guys essentially go pretty much safe travel, so that will bring you back to Kabando. As you go to Kabando, Ibrahim, Beatrice, does anybody stay or leave? As your expedition was a failure, as you guys did not manage to go to Kessa, and you lost the one person who you were trying to go to Kessa for.
Beatrice doesn't
Uh,
part ways. She's really following Guinevere.
Makes sense. Ibrahim?
Yeah, Ibrahim's not super interested in this party. So unless they show interest in him, he has a friend to bury. Well, two friends actually. Like he's
Ramsey,
wasn't super
yeah.
good friend, but he'll bury John's character too. If he knew anyone that they knew, he'd go around and tell them what happened. And he'd probably actually spread the word that the Crimson Dawn are
Piece of
fucking
shit,
ruthless group of no good assholes.
Good.
That makes sense. Yeah, absolutely.
Like, he just doesn't have anything nice to say about these people. Like we couldn't make the trip. These fucking people got killed, and then they killed us. Like what the fuck is this?
You get inspiration, and you get found an experience point for Ibrahim, making it back, and also getting your friends' money. You would also get another 1,000 from Ramsey's cut, because she would assume that you give it back, whether that's your choice or not. Give it to his family. So you have Ramsey's and Omari's cut. Do that as you will. So you gain 3,000 instead of
definitely keep it.
1,000. You go there.
He's
that's all
gonna start his new life somewhere else.
Yeah, he
Like,
Did you
definitely
say I
is.
got
'Cause
XP too, or
both of the people that he was with are dead.
Yeah, that whole little crew. He's the
Yeah.
lone survivor.
it's the last one. The character that I thought was gonna die so quickly.
That's how it
Figured
be
it out.
sometimes, man.
That's how it be, man. It's like, man, it's.
Yeah. Did you
wow.
say that I got XP for this, or?
Yeah,
The goal to
we
this.
all.
Oh yeah,
Okay,
yeah,
the goal.
yes. Okay, yes. So first things first, from that encounter, so let's do that first. That encounter,
Oh yeah.
it was a exceptionally dangerous encounter. Everyone
Oh,
gets
shit.
a good 2,000 experience points for that. So do with that as you will. It was an exceptionally dangerous encounter.
I wish I had a character to put it on.
Oh yeah.
Well,
Well, roll the character. You can put it on
Yeah.
that character.
we're
Oh
gonna
yeah.
have to do
No,
some
he
recruiting
wasn't
in
there.
Kabanda.
He wasn't
Ibra
there.
is
How
all
does that?
alone now.
How does that character get XP when he wasn't there?
He felt it.
Never mind. Never mind. That's a fair point.
We're gonna pick up a knave in Kabanda.
Yeah.
Literally, I'm gonna have to roll something up just to.
Oh my god. Ladies and gentlemen watching at home, if you're watching at home, we do it live. This shit isn't scripted at all. If it was scripted, I promise you, this shit would have not went like this. That being said,
No, wait. Come on now. This was a perfect way
this
to
was a
do
great
this.
scene.
This was
I'm
awesome.
just saying, I love it because I love chaos. That being said, if it was a show, they would just kill off the shard dude, the magical dude, this dude, and this dude, and this dude. And that shit was
Yeah,
scripted.
that-
Unless,
You
unless,
die,
you're the,
you die, you die, you die.
unless you're the
It's-
Walking Dead.
Pessimistic Oprah.
Yeah, no one's like you're just giving out deaths like you die, you get gored,
Yeah, maybe unless they had like some outside issues, like they got Me Too'd in real life, and they're like, all right, these actors got to go. We got to get some fresh blood in here.
Man, somebody got. I guess that one. No, I'll talk about that off camera. All right. All being said, yes. JD's new character. So in general, I would say you still made it back. So that was 2,000 points for that trip. And I will say, Beatrice, you get additional 500 XP for surviving in the hostile waste. That was pretty tough. And for keeping your head on tight, because half the party died, not just from or died or left, not even from like just the hippo things, but it's from infighting. So
This is weird. How does this happen?
whatever.
My experience is 6666. My gold is
Okay.
66.
Holy!
It like fits right in with this fucking
Mark of the
episode.
beast, man. The Mark of the beast.
And this is absolutely.
It's so I will. Let's start with Abby here. Because Benavir, essentially, you guys pretty much have a full day before Sophia, because Sophia has to basically make sure everything's good to go, and she was actually like waiting to restock the boat because she's like, I'm not sure how long you guys gonna be out. And she was expecting you guys not to come back for at least like a week or two. So she needs a full day to just resupply for the 2-week journey back. I'll say probably to resupply a whole ship. I'll say at least. So you guys are in Kabanda for around at least 2 days before you guys can leave. You don't have to leave, but before you can leave. Abby, we'll start with you first. What are you doing with your shard-like powers and your insatiable appetite? Everybody's hungry for your life.
Can't get high in Roconut no more.
Yeah, it's just gonna burn right. Well, that was Irene anyway.
Yeah,
Irene never
All right.
sparked up.
Yeah.
She's gonna try to find food.
Okay.
Bare minimum.
You need as far as you just rations, just like three rations worth of food. You definitely can. As far as like, are you just trying to get like the standard like basic food like rations, or you trying to get like some high quality stuff?
No, like because it's so new to her, she's just trying to like fulfill the appetite right now. So she
I would
doesn't really
just-
care.
I would just say this as far as flavor and stuff like that. I mean, you're eating like 10,000 calories a day, uh, like an ungodly amount of calories. Like it's unreal. Uh,
She's gonna try to like buy a couple sides of beef or something. And
yeah, I mean, like you're like wolfing down like as far as pancakes. I'm not even sure how much is 10,000 calories in pancakes or like that or like rice, but you probably need something that'll stick to you like rice and beans. It's a massive amount, a big ass pan of beef, with some massive beans and rice. But Lucette isn't cooking. She is distraught.
that's
She's
fair.
Yeah,
emotional.
we got microwave burritos.
Yeah.
Hey, mom said she's not
got
cooking
the-
dinner for a couple
we got
days.
the
so you got-
Totino's pizza rolls.
After her reception out in the field, she's not even gonna try to talk to Lucette yet. She wants to fill the appetite, and then she's gonna try to comfort her. Like
She has
she
locked her
understands.
She has locked her door and has not answered to anyone.
Abby's gonna like camp outside of it and just be like, "Hey, I'm here. When you're ready, I'm here." Chomping
Yep.
on some ribs or something.
Give me a charisma check. See how charismatic you are. See if she's able to receptive to you.
Alright, 29.
Oh, okay. Charismatic, a little charismatic. Okay.
And then I think plus 10 on top of that?
Because you're a mercenary.
Because of the shard, plus 10 to all stats.
Oh, you're right. Yeah. Oh, wow. You are super charismatic. Correct. Yes. So, as you say this, okay, I'm gonna how to say this. Lucette is singing a song, that I can, as far as like it's native to Dithra, but as far as tone, is very similar to like somebody that I used to know by Gautier. And she is, but in a really sad and somber tone, is really tragic sounding, as she sings of her lost love. And as she sings this tune, she does open a door and she says, "You can come in." Well, no, she unlocks the door and she says, "You can come in, Abby."
Yeah, she'll go in. She won't say anything, but she'll just try to be a present. Like I said, they haven't had the best relationship, but she really does feel for her. And she, more so, she feels for her baby. She's like, "Hey, I'm gonna help you any way I can."
Yeah, you definitely see like her hair is messy, the room is just torn, things are broken around. She looks like she hasn't eaten in days. She seems unwell. Definitely seems like she's like emotionally, mentally like at her limit. Like she's barely hanging on here. And she just
So
yeah.
Abby's gonna grab her and be like, "I need you to eat. Harry needs you to eat for his baby. I don't care if you cry the whole time you do it. I need you to fucking eat." And she'll like slide some of her food over. Like, just fucking eat.
She nibbles a little bit as much as she can. She does eat, but it's very painfully slow and not very much. She just like just kind of nibbles and she just like I mean this can only be. I mean um, I mean, wow, it's really intense.
Come on, damn it. That's why I'm trying to make her eat.
So yes, oh wow, yes,
Taco Bell
okay,
bell goes off as you
okay, no Taco Bell. All being said,
fucking
Lucette,
eat. Dong.
Lucette does say as she's nibbling on this food here, not says, but you can look at her, and you can see, she's on the precipice, she's on the edge, and you feel as if Harry was her life. She thought, just like not every, but just like a lot of women that have husbands that are great, that are superhuman or have done like great things, that they're invincible, that they're infallible until they're not. and she put all her trust, all her love, all her eggs in that basket, and he did not come home. He is dead, and she does not know what to do. As a woman, you either have seen this, especially someone as a mercenary, you've seen women and men that have experienced this kind of thing, and it's uncommon. It's not, rare for this to happen. It's quite uncommon, but it isn't easy to see, especially something this. It's like what can only be described as like the death of the soul. Like, she's essentially on the cusp of just giving up. Nothing, like food doesn't taste as good anymore. Air doesn't, isn't as sweet anymore. She has no reason. She feels like she has no reason to really cook and do the things she really enjoys anymore. It's just a death, a slow rotting death, and she is on the edge. And she just sits there with. She doesn't say anything else after that. She just kind of slowly eats. But you feel as if action isn't taken to try to either help her come to terms with her feelings and process these feelings, or find a new meaning in life, no matter what you do, she won't be alive very long. She is emotionally. This is one of the things that has emotionally scarred her to the point of possibly no return. That all being said, and there, so I will say, Ab, you get inspiration for checking up on Lucette and kind of uncovering that Lucette is extremely distraught over this. And you feel as if your relationship with Lucette has gotten slightly better. It's now like neutral. Seeing someone just give a damn in general is something that's it may not save her from herself, but it is something that does see. But it's gonna be a long road. All being said, we'll cut to Ibrahim here as you are still in Kabando. What are you doing with your gotten/ill-gotten gains as you bury your friend and not so close friend in this dark and tragic scene?
Yeah, he's probably gonna spend the rest of the day drowning his sorrows and telling everybody stories about how the Crimson Dawn are just awful adventurers and they're disrespectful of the people they hire. And then the next day he would probably go back to work at the Explorers Guild just to have something to do. And he would probably start training after that because he remembers from the knife that there were a lot more of those carvings out there and they're worth a lot of money. So he's interested in maybe mounting an expedition. Now he's actually fucking loaded. Like for him, he has like $5,000. He's like, yes, money.
That's middle class right there, dog. So there you go.
So he would spend some time training and then looking for people at the same time who would like to go on an expedition.
Okay, so while you're looking there, explorers good, especially at the tavern, you definitely find people there. So as you're looking for that, I'm gonna cut to Beatrice here. Beatrice, what are you doing?
We're in Kabando. We've made it to Kabando.
Made it to Kabando. You're in Kabando. This is basically day 1 and day 2 of making Kabando. So you have 2 days here, at least. You have to stay longer, but Sophia said it's going to take at least 2 days for her to basically resupply the ship because she didn't expect you guys to be back this fast.
Yeah. I think on their way, I imagine her in the Dreadnought after those events. Them going down that desert road, just kind of lonely, and she finds a place tucked in the back where she tries to clean herself up, blood crusted in her nails, across her face, in her clothes, and there's a bit of anxiety around her. She's always been an anxious person, but as she does this and cleans herself up, she falls into the drugs, and she diffuses, and she dissociates and really tries to numb it as much as she can. You know, those visions of bodies gored, splayed open. Guinevere, who she respected, now she feels conflicted in seeing how quickly she can turn on a dime. Although, yes, it was disrespectful, but now she's afraid at that of the how quickly in a volcanic her anger can be, and that scares her because Beatrice comes from a very poor family, an abusive type family, and so it triggers her basically. And now that there's a separation, there's a rift between her and Guinevere, where she was hanging on to her every word. It's that old adage, like never meet your heroes. She's like, oh, maybe this thing is different, but I can be better, maybe. But maybe I'm not cut out. And so there's this conflict, but she's definitely self-medicating. She goes through that roca nut all day, every day. She's visibly getting thinner. She's naturally chunky. She normally would go to food to self-soothe, but she's kind of spiraling a little bit. It's a little destructive. But on after that, after the day or two into Cabando, and then the first day she's used up her supply. Now she's antsy, and she's going to visit local taverns, something she's never done. And she fights against it, but she eventually makes herself into a seedy tavern where, you know, this young girl shows up. She's got cherub cheeked. She looks way out of place, but she's looking for a fix. And she's going to talk to some sketchy people, whether she likes it or not, because that roca nut it's got her.
Time to do some sketchy shit. Dude, dude.
This is the slow descent.
So I will say this one too. So Guinevere is an attentive person, and she definitely does party a lot. So I'm gonna see if she would notice like the telltale signs of like, you know, she's been hitting the roca really hard. Because she also
all day, every day, basically.
So I'm gonna give her a chance to roll here. I'm gonna say at least. No, she has to roll. Yeah, okay. She needs to go at least let's say 11.
Yeah.
So I would say she wouldn't notice immediately. I would say it would be on the second day getting into Cabando.
Mm-hmm.
And I would say, and this is when you're out. You know, you use all of it. You're out. You know, you get in the beginning of those shakes, those jitters, like shit. Guinevere would, essentially, you're kind of going back to your room, or basically to your cot, as you guys are pulling into Cabana. You guys maybe like 6 hours out. So the next day you'll get there.
Mm-hmm.
Before you pull into Cabando, she would kind of pull you aside, forcefully, and that anger that Guinevere has is on her face, and her hair is wild. Like she hasn't bathed in days. You know, it's blood still on her face. Just that wild, fiery red hair kind of loose down her back. She looks like the best of like a Scottish warrior, like a shield maiden or something like that, like a female Viking or something. She looks like wild, fiery hair, not like just down her back, but it's like fucking Miss Frizzle with the electric, just wild mane of hair. And she would grab you by the collar of the shirt and says, think I don't notice what you're doing? She has you like by the ruff of the shirt like this, looking eye to eye as she says this, and she just kind of bears down on you.
Beatrice is not the confrontational type person, so she doesn't look her in the eye. And she kind of tries to squirm away and doesn't say anything. And for a long time, she just sits there, kind of like a little kid in a way who got caught. And she looks up and she's like, I don't know what you're talking about. I'm just going for a walk.
All right. Guinevere would kind of release her and say, you are free to do what you wish. You are an adult. Just know that some demons are harder to kill than others.
Except for men, except for people, they're easy to kill. Right, Guinevere? She finally says after you could see that like that took everything out. It's like you kill people right in the street. I've seen it. I've seen it with my own two eyes. So don't talk to me about demons, Guinevere. I used to look up to you, worship you, really. Great explorer of the Crimson Dawn. I see what you all are. Maybe Ibrahim was right. You're just a wicked fucking bitch. And when she says that last word, she like immediately like tries to take it back, but it's too late, and she's scared. You can see she's like, I didn't mean to say that, and she looks
Guinevere,
away.
so Guinevere kind of sees this, and it's almost like what she like, like an old crone kind of like seeing like a young woman try to like, it's almost, how to put this, like it's like an old crone seeing a young woman try to like I guess buck the ways of tradition or ways of like or her choices, knowing that could you do better in her, it's complex, it's kind of hard to describe, but it's like she gives her that like sweet summer child look to her, and Guinevere looks at her and says, I kill for things that I want to protect, and I'll kill for anything that has value to me. And she kind of just sits down. She kind of smooths her wild mane of hair back. It doesn't really do anything, but it kind of almost like a nervous tick almost.
Mm-hmm.
As she looks at this woman, and she kind of pulls out her sword and kind of puts it in the ground beside her and says, "You've never had to really fight for survival the way I've had. I've had to kill and destroy people that would defile me and the people I care about. I would not let anyone, including you, currently speaking, be defiled or taken by anyone that I care that sought to do you harm. You speak as if I am some kind of mass murderer. Maybe I am, but to the people that I've protected so far, probably talk to them instead of this sneak thief stealing Ibrahim and his best friend, the other sneak thief, that literally decided to turn on us to grab with their greedy hands as soon as our friends, or at least my friends, died. If you perished, I wouldn't let someone just try to ransack your goods."
Did you have to kill him? She's like finally kind of softened and maybe defeated, realizing life isn't so black and white. It's like, but did you have to kill him? And her eyes are welling up with tears. And she says it one more time, but did you have to kill him? And then begins sobbing and falls forward into Guinevere, not really understanding what's going on. She's like, I just don't know. I thought this was going to be something different. I just want to disappear. Just please. I just want some coconut. I just need drink, anything. I don't want to be anywhere near this place. I just want to be far away in my own mind. Just please.
Guinevere just looks at her and says, it's like you once. I was a simple leather worker's daughter that was captured by bandits and has sweet dreams of going out there and trying to be a good person, a better person for the world. That changed, at least a little bit. I'm still out to protect and serve for the Shattered One and the people I care about, but life is hell. War is hell. There are people out there that want the things that we have and will kill, rape, and steal for these things. And if you aren't willing to see the world as it is, you'll be consumed by it. Like I was. I had to be shown the world in the mirror to see humans at their base nature that will still kill and destroy at the most ill-opportune time to a better understanding of things. So until the world change, my blade won't. So I will kill and behead anyone that I fancy if I deem them worth dying for the things that I care about. She looks up.
She pulls back and wipes her tears. Says, "You are different than I am. I get that the world's been hard and you've had to steel yourself. But I think there's a better way. And maybe you're right. Whatever I'm doing here, maybe it's fucking stupid. But when Gon talked to me that first day, I believed that there could be something bigger than us. And I still believe it. And I know you're against slavery. I'm against killing in that way. A sneak thief may be reprimanded, but to lose his life, that's not just being hard, Guinevere. That's being stone cold. And you can't convince me what you did was right, no matter how many lectures you give me. But maybe you're right. I do have to grow up. And maybe you're right. Whatever I'm doing is fucking stupid. But I draw a line in the sand. I will not kill. Not in that way. And only if I have to, if it's my life or someone else's on the line.
Guinevere smiles and says, "That's an honorable way. I once had a similar position, but we'll see how long it shall last." Guinevere will reach into her pocket and she will pull out some broken net. She says, "We'll see where your path takes you, but I want to see your morals when it's you." And then she holds up the little bit of broken net she had and says, "There's someone else between this has a broken net. Which would you choose?"
She snatches it from her and says, "I can quit anytime I want." And
as she snatches, lets her go, and Guinevere has lost further faith in humanity. She is black-pilled on life at this point. That being said, as this is happening here, as essentially, what's that movie with the guy? Is it the 5 Heartbeats where like the guy's like he goes on drugs like, "Can't nobody say him like old Eddie King," and he's like takes his drugs. Oh my god, is that or is that the it's whatever.
I don't even know what the fuck you just said.
What are you talking about?
So okay, it's a movie. I think it's called 5 Heartbeats, where like it's this like group of like all black sectors like the '60s, and they're lined up kind of changes because one dude kind of goes on drugs. And it was Eddie King. He was the lead singer, and then he comes back like 20 years later. He's like, "Hey man, I can still sing that stuff, man. I can still sing." Like, "Hey, can't nobody sing like old Eddie King?" And he's like, "Ooh," and he's fucked up because like drugs fucked up his life. Y'all never seen the 5 Heartbeats?
No.
Good classic, dude. I've seen that shit at every family function, every
I'm gonna look it up.
party.
1991.
Yes, my grandma's house, my aunt's house, everybody has a computer.
But it's the classic story of drugs in the slow descent into like wasting their potential or whatever.
It's a great movie. It's a great holiday. Well, depends on
Wait, what?
It's
Holiday movie. That's
We watch it at Christmas, y'all. It's the Christmas movie. We split the difference between Miracle on 34th Street and A Christmas Story. We watched the 5 Heartbeats.
Every middle-aged black woman owns this movie. And also,
The original one or the 2018 one?
oh no, the original.
Those are 2018.
Okay. I just need to know what I need to watch.
The original 1991 Yes, yeah, it's a great movie. But
Oh no, the 2018 is the making of the movie. Interesting.
Is it?
That's what it says, making the 5 heartbeats. So yeah, it's like the
Oh,
a
I see it
document.
now. Yeah.
Huh. Yeah, I've never heard. I'll have to check it out. I'll take your word for it.
It's a great movie.
It's the Ray Charles. It's the fucking
Yeah.
Elvis. It's the the
It's
slow descent.
Ray Charles, but like not as good. But Ray Charles is one of the best movies of all time to me.
I'm
so.
in.
good.
I'm gonna watch it.
But anyway, we come back. We go now to Jay. So Ibrahim, you said that you were going out to look for help. As you go to the Scorching Sands Tavern. First things first, Jay, what does your character look like as you look in this tower? You go to the Scorching Sands looking for work.
Yeah, you see a sort of delicate, thin, kind of very easy to blend in sort of Westerner. Very blunt, sort of square facial features, very simple beard, luxurious long red hair flowing out the back, sort of a little bit of a patchwork clothing. Again, Westerner, kind of. He blends in, but he doesn't blend in, and I think Ibrahim, just given your background and just your everything that you've gone through at this point, you see him walking through the Sands bar, randomly pickpocketing different people that he thinks might have some coin on them.
So, now, you know that the best place to get Rokenut, I'm gonna say Beatrice, is the Scorching Sands. You know that this is even where Irene got it. And during the trip, I would say, I assume Irene, would have, been talking about like, man, this is, now you want the good shit. This shit is the Bombay. This shit is high quality. This shit is 98%. 99%. This shit is clean. You couldn't even step on this shit. You step off it. If you try to step on it, it'll push you off. This shit is clean. And being a Rokenut enthusiast, there's people that are in the market definitely knows the telltale signs of like, hey man, got any sleeping aids? See you have those telltale signs that you're led back to the proprietor, the owner. And as you go back to the owner, Beatrice, a southern woman, and she is on her desk is a mountain of Rokenut already processed. And she says, "What can I do you for?"
Beatrice's eyes linger on the mountain behind her. Her eyes are just like kind of wild and unfocused, and she's like, "I need to get some of that."
How much are you looking for?
About this much. And she pulls out 30 copper pieces.
She says, "I can get you a good, make it 2 hits. Just for you. You have a cute smile." She pulls
That's
out,
it?
Yes. You should make more money. She looks at you and she hands you and then she sees you and she says, and she gives you 2 good bumps. These are fatter bumps than normal. They're not exactly 3 bumps, but it's not exactly 2 bumps. She took some pity on you.
Hey, how often do you make deliveries out to the Silver Heel? I might be able to get some stuff over if you'd like.
She says, "Never." What are you trying to? You have connections to the Silver Heel? I'm interested. What kind of connection do you have? She looks at you.
Well, I've got a boat. We might be able to smuggle some if you're trying, but
You have a boat?
well, I'm on a boat
It's
that's
just-
going to be heading there.
I got
I'm
my
on a
Dithra,
boat.
babes.
okay, so
Well, I'm part of the. And she looks around, just kind of part of the Crimson Dawn. I'm sure I can talk to Gon. He's always trying to do something.
well, let's just say this. I have suppliers of Rokunut. If you want to buy some from me wholesale, be my guest. But it's going to cost a lot more than 30 copper pieces.
Hmm.
But I have a direct line to a distributor. So if he wants to get some Rokunut wholesale and sell it, I'm your girl. That being said, it's going to cost way more than 30 copper pieces.
All right. Well, give me what you have. Like, whatever.
Looks at it like she hands
I'll
you
take
two
it.
bucks.
Yeah, she's like, I'll take it. And she skedaddles, basically. She gets out of there as quickly as she can. She's got her stuff, and she power walks, trying to keep her head down, throws her shawl over her shoulder,
oh, that cocaine
flares
walk
the
is
head
like,
up. Yeah, she's like,
like-
ooh.
I'm about to get high.
Does Skin pick her pocket as she leaves?
Yo, that'd be, bro. She
Maybe.
might
Fucking
shoot
She
up.
looks like a
steals her
target.
coconuts.
She looks like a fucking
She
mark.
might shoot up a school, bro. You take a Rokunut, bro. She might kill everybody.
If she looks like a mark, he would definitely try.
Looks
Because
like a-
he's walking through the bar like just scouting everybody, like attempting to pickpocket whatever he can get, because he is po as shit.
All right. You see her walking through, power walking through.
Yeah, he'd like that walk up, not even attempt to talk to her, just try to like the pouch like slightly hanging off the back right hip, you know, just try to walk up and just sort of hit her
Up
hip,
to her.
grab it, and walk off.
All right.
Is this
Now,
contested? What are we
now
doing?
hold on. Now I'll ask you this. Now you are a Rokunut hand. Are you carrying that shit in your hand, or are you just putting it in your pack?
Oh, she's got it clenched. It's not
Oh,
in her pack.
okay.
She's
He's-
got it in her hand.
He
clenched.
it's not necessarily that he's going for a rogue.
Yeah.
He just
Yeah,
looks. He's like, she
in the
looks like
pocket.
she's got a little coin. I'm gonna see what, even if it's like
Little.
3 fucking copper out of the fucking
Oh, yeah,
pouch, because he's po as shit.
Give me a D100. You're a pickpocket. This is your job. This is what you do.
Yeah.
I would say this is probably be. I would say novice, because she's
Okay.
not really that like skilled.
She's also high as shit.
I are about to be.
About to be. Not yet.
Yeah.
She's
Not yet. Oh, that's not enough.
Nope.
All right. As you try to pick her pockets,
Ma'am, I'm. Oh, sorry. I
Oh,
didn't mean
boy.
to run into you. I'm sorry. Are you okay?
She spins around immediately with the saber drawn, like she's
Whoa,
kind of pulled
whoa,
back in a
whoa,
defensive stance.
whoa.
Like, who are you? What the hell?
And you see this like true like fucking massive patches, like no weapons, no nothing, no armor, like patchwork clothing, and he just puts his hands up, this blunt weathered face, sort of old, like middle aged, like whoa, I didn't mean to run into you. I was just I was on my way to the bar to get another drink.
I don't believe a damn thing, but you leave me alone. She'll immediately put this. She'll sheathe the saber and just she's like, "You back the fuck up." But I got somewhere to be, so peace.
I have some Rokunut to smoke, my good man.
He did roll really good on charisma, just so you know. If you need a charisma roll.
She doesn't believe shit right now.
You smoke some rock.
She'll
sir.
cut her own mother. Yeah, right.
Yeah, right.
She's trying to smoke rock. She doesn't give a damn. She's like, listen, let me just get to my destination.
So I've been dealing with some bullshit.
Friends in this, but
Yeah,
for sure.
That's-
she'll
That's
scurry
why
out.
that's why you look like a mark and he just fucked up.
But Ibrahim, you see all this go down as you get to the thing. What do you do as you are? It's also
So I've been following Finn, checking him out, and when he bumps into her and fails, I would probably burst out laughing. and then I'd come up to him and tap him on the shoulder, as I would just flip 5 copper in the air for him to catch, and be like, "My friend, I think you need to work on your skills a little bit. You're either rusty or not that talented, but that's not gonna feed you."
He snatches the copper out of the air and he's like, "What do you mean, rusty? Like, I've only been on this island for a couple weeks at this point. Like, I don't know what."
So you're bad.
Actually, it was just a jab at your hair.
Does the Fabio like hair? Like, I like my hair. Come, these luxurious locks. What do you mean? This long,
Well,
like red hair.
You stand
just
out
hanging-
a little bit around here, let me tell you. That red hair
The fact that he's
gonna
the
get
only
you
Western-
killed in the sun.
The fact that
What-
he's
Well,
also
what
the
do
only
you-
Western.
What do you suggest then?
I don't
mean-
know. Cover it. Christ, you look like a woman. As I see, I have like the long brown hair.
Also shirtless.
just
Just
a little shorter.
no one fucking owns shirts.
Oh
in
yeah,
this
No
outfit.
one
no
owns
him's
shirts.
got like the
No
leather
one-
vest, chest
Abby's
out.
Abby's chest out. Hey man,
Yeah,
everybody's
Abby's
chest
still shirtless.
out. Hey, listen, comfort. They're free to bra. No, not free to fit in them.
Oh, and now she's got the shard
Hey, yeah,
like right between her boobs.
Right?
Who are probably
does
like
it stand straight up between there, or is it straight out? Which I gotta know which way is it?
Okay, so
I don't know, man. The plus 10 charisma, she must really
Okay.
stand out now.
Right?
Yeah, they got a little perkier with that plus 10 charisma. Things got a little tighter.
okay, so whatever.
She got the
Wait.
Dithra boob lift.
She
Whatever.
went from a B cup to a C cup, you know.
Whatever I would say, because you did gain appearance in the height, whatever size your character was comfortable would throw whatever that is. And the gluteus maximus will also get a little bit firmer as well
Are
too.
you are
I don't want to. I mean, like you like it's hard. Okay,
You're stammering.
Your
It's
character.
okay. They're just
She
boobs, man.
she walks with the hips just swinging now.
I'm just saying whatever you. What is your character?
She got that BBL done.
Val is
Shark
trying not to get
power?
me tooed right now.
I'm,
He's
I'm like, okay, I was trying to.
he's all, I can't
Trying to
get
be
canceled."
fair to everybody here, like guys, man, people get some crazy stuff nowadays. I'm like, hey, listen, I'm just trying to be fair.
Dude, we've got hours of our voice out here. And someone can just put an AI bot.
Oh
done.
yeah, dude.
A wrap.
They got AI Batman now. So they got AI Batman. They definitely got AI us. But yeah, but whatever you were before, it's definitely all perkier all the way around. Whatever that looks like to you, whatever that is to you.
And so Finn at that point with that whole conversation is gonna look at Ibrahim. Well, so what's it to you anyway?
Well, maybe I need someone with fast fingers. I'm just not sure it's you.
Inspiration.
And he's gonna pull just like a bag. I don't know if you want me, because I had said earlier I was like just randomly trying to pickpocket people at the bar. He's gonna pull just a satchel out of. Well, what do you make of this? Because I walked in with this thing empty at the end of the night. I don't know what would be in the bag because.
Yeah. I'll just say this. You definitely easily pull marks, just simple marks. I'd say give me a 3d6. That's how much copper you pulled.
3/R.
This is Ibrahim fucking Danny Ocean. He's like, I need a pickpocket.
Yeah, right.
I'm gathering
That
a team
scene-
together. I'm putting a team
Yeah.
together.
This is
Yeah.
Matt Damon.
I'm putting together a team. I need someone of your particular skills.
Yes, right.
Like,
I mean,
it's
I
like,
just-
so I mean,
I pulled this in the last 10 minutes, so I don't know what you mean by not having fast fingers.
Well, that'll buy you a meal, but
Yeah.
how
except
about
if you, do the
100
math-
times this?
And you just see his eyes go wide, like, what is it that you're talking about 100 times this? I mean, You're talking 55 copper in an hour is a hell of a lot more than a meal. Because this was
I
the
want
last
you to
10
steal the
minutes.
Declaration of Independence.
Well, let's just say that I'm an explorer of some renown, and I know of a place that might have a few artifacts that are worth several thousand copper coins. And they're not that big. We could bring back dozens of them.
You're saying
It's just a little bit dangerous, so I need someone who knows how to sneak around and, you know, not make noise, stuff like that.
I mean, I'm not gonna say that I may not necessarily be the greatest at it in quiet places, but never hurts to learn a little more.
And hey, what's the worst that could happen, eh? Besides, you know, dying horribly.
You know what? It beats starving to death, so what the hell?
Alright, well, keep a lookout for me. I'm still looking for people. We're gonna be leaving maybe in a couple weeks. And if ever you can't steal enough for a night, maybe I'll put you up.
Sounds
Somebody
good to me.
actually made.
And he's gonna start. Finn's gonna start walking away, but what he's gonna do, he has just this little like clay piece. He's gonna attempt to slip it into Ramsey's pouch without him knowing as he walks away.
All right. You did some pickpocket stuff. Ramsey, you're an explorer.
You mean me or?
No. I'm thinking here. This is gonna be, I say,
Yeah, Ramsey's
tournament-
dead.
No,
Yeah,
Ramsey.
I was like,
Ramsey's
Ramsey
dead
is
is dead.
long gone.
Okay, hold on. Okay.
No,
okay.
I'm sorry. With
Okay.
into Ibrahim. I'm sorry.
All right, that's fine.
Too many
Okay,
goddamn
Jay-
characters. All right.
Jay,
All of them.
please roll. This is going to be a journeyman level task.
Mhm.
So give me a D100, Jay, for your. I don't know your character. Is your name Finn?
Finn. Just Finn.
I'll write that down.
Just
And I'm gonna use an inspiration for this. Just
All right,
to,
2D100s.
Yep.
There you go.
There it goes. 2D100. 66 is the first one. Is the
That
highest
is
one.
Successful. So, you managed to use your pickpocketing profession skills and flip this
And
thing.
he slips like a little, almost like silver, cheap. You can tell it's cheap as shit because he's poor as fuck. Disc into a pouch that at some point later on you probably would end up pulling out.
As you pull it out, it has 2 letters on it, CD, and has his mixtape on there. It says, it says,
But
Please
the good,
listen to my demo.
yeah, the good thing is you didn't feel him put it in. This is like hours later.
Yeah. So we see like the later when I take it out and then I find it and I flip it in the air and I say, "Ha, the damn weasel. He's better than I thought."
yeah, he gives you a SoundCloud link on there as well too. Like, hey guys, hey man, log in, watch. It's like that one friend that like always hands you his music. It's like, I'm not gonna probably listen to this, man. I'm sorry. I know. I'm just like, I just don't want to listen to you like.
Yeah,
You know.
I'll listen to it. As you toss it in the air.
It's like, yeah, man, it was great. Hey,
No,
he likes sports.
That's one of those mixtapes you put in and you hear, yep, I'm good.
No, for me, and that's what I do. I just re-gift them to other people. I'm like, man, this guy's up a couple artists.
oh damn.
I just re-gift them. I'm like, hey man, this is the new underground. No one's heard this before, man. You gotta listen to this guy, man. I get it. I'll be like, wow, really? It's not me.
Sometimes you got to be a dream crusher and like, hey, man, you gotta keep your
No.
day job
Yeah,
on this
your
one.
shit sucks.
I love you, but this is not good.
It's not your calling.
No, it's okay.
You need at least
okay.
10,000 hours in this
So-
one.
I will say as a side note, I have had to trust one person. I'll never forget this. He knows who he is. I'm like, buddy, buddy, you're like 32, man. I don't think this is gonna happen. I get like dreams come late in life, but I don't think this rap game is a young man's game, man. And you have 14 followers on SoundCloud. I don't think this is gonna work, man. I would become a
I would go to
firefighter.
school.
I'll be a firefighter or
Join the
something.
Peace Corps. I don't.
I don't know. But shout out to. I see him here not again. But yeah. Anyway, that's a wild tangent.
It's okay.
Wild tangent. But yes. Good luck, man. They know who they are. That all being said, yes. Ladies and gentlemen, sometimes not all dreams come true. But we are going to pivot. I think that was everybody. Those 2 days, if I'm wrong. I know that Ibrahim and Finn are going to basically steal the Declaration of Independence. Also, they made a number 2 national treasure. I never seen that shit. I knew that shit existed. But that being said, so I assume that Finn and Ibrahim are going to be staying here, gathering a crew together. Gonna call it Sans 12. And then the rest of the party is going to be leaving to go back to Pirates Rock.
That's a really good name. It'll be the Corsairs 10. I need 10 people.
What you're doing is actually creating the rival group to the Crimson Dawn.
To the Crimson Dawn.
Oh, the hate
Going
group.
around
Like,
Angry
look,
dude.
these assholes fucking killed each other.
All I can imagine is pissed off Raven says, fuck the Crimson Dawn and the Crimson. All you see is like hit him up, but like Crimson
Nah.
Dawn.
We in a different league. Sorry, Ibrahim, but
Except that he has a bone knife worth like 150,000 copper pieces right now.
Like, he doesn't know that.
he knows it's a lot.
He I sold a piece of the bone that wasn't as intricate and was worth a shit ton. So
Yeah,
I know it's worth a lot for sure.
Yeah.
I seriously, in my head, I see you just taking Omari and you're carrying him out and you start like picking the body apart to do the casketing or burial or whatever, and you just pull this bone knife out and you're like, this motherfucker.
I'm getting tired of these motherfuckers.
Probably, actually, yeah. He would have been like, what the fuck, man? He never told me? And I gave him a cut of what I found.
Well, he still just had the knife though. He didn't. It's not even like he sold it, right? Like,
Yeah.
True. And the one person he told through his contact to get an accurate price on, she died.
yeah.
So,
That's
It's
right.
like
I don't even know what to do, man.
it's not like there's a lot of markets to sell 150,000 copper piece
Nope.
anything in anywhere in this world.
it's just like in real life, man. If you got a fucking massive coin collection, you can piece it out, but no one's gonna just straight up random like no one's gonna buy $200,000 worth of coins.
Odds
Right.
are, if people know you got it, you're just gonna get clapped in the dark
Exactly.
alley one of these days. Big target.
Exactly.
So this was one of the things like, man, but I got this Mona Lisa. I'm like, okay, who has $37 million to randomly buy a Mona Lisa from you?
Yeah.
The mob.
Yeah.
That's true.
But they're trying to
They'll
clean
just probably
money.
take that.
It's- Yeah, they're just taking.
But that all being said, are Beatrice? Wow, is anybody else but Beatrice going? Here?
Abby.
Yeah, I'm
Abby,
going.
yeah.
Back to the island?
Yes. Parish
Yeah,
Rock.
I'm going back to the island.
Okay. So Abby, are you like just like on suicide watch, or are you just like kind of checking up on Lucette here and there?
She's basically going to be on suicide watch as far as making sure she eats. Like, she doesn't particularly like Lucette, but she is pregnant, and so she's highly focused on making sure she takes care of that.
Yeah, and as a woman, you know she's probably no more than I'd say, like I'm not weeks. What is that like? You don't start showing until like what 3 weeks in, or is it 12 weeks or something?
It just depends.
Okay, I'm gonna say 12 weeks because that sounds
I
right.
don't think 3 weeks.
I think it's
That's-
12 weeks.
No, it's not going to be
No.
3 weeks.
I think it's 12 weeks. I think that's when you start showing around 12 weeks. I don't know. Ladies and gentlemen, if you guys know, let me know.
Depends on
Yeah,
how
around
tiny you
3 months is when the baby bump shows up usually.
Right. Yeah. Okay. I never got a woman pregnant, so we'll find out.
That you know.
That I know of.
are.
Yeah, you gotta
Legally.
you gotta get laid first.
Ouch.
Woo! What?
Ooh, that knife was so long.
I know. Sorry.
That's all good.
Gon randomly gets
Sorry,
a
not
rock
sorry.
fall. Gon randomly has a rock fall on his head.
He dies in his
Family dies on the
fucking-
thing. Like, oh, God's carried in there.
Gon falls down and breaks his other leg.
Dude, no, but like, I think it's. I want to. Let's go with 12. I think 12 is right. I think. I don't know. If I got some chick pregnant, I will find out one way or another. Tis what it is. Come back like,
Hopefully-
hey guys.
Hopefully he's not on Maury.
If
Oh
I
my
show up,
God,
guys,
please
and I'm like,
be
hey
on
guys.
board.
I'm like, hey man.
We did
guys,
a DNA test, and the baby
Is
is yours.
100% yours.
Guys, fuck, bro. I'm like, hey man, guys, I fucked up, bro. Like 2 years ago, a long night. No, that all being
Long
said,
story
I don't-
short, I'm $200 poorer every month.
Yeah, yeah, pretty much.
That's about a quarter of what they would actually charge him. But anyway,
Yeah,
They get
yeah, in
you.
America, yeah.
You guys are fucked.
Yeah, it's all fuck. It's all fuck, man.
Move to Canada now.
All fuck.
I'm fucking pre PTS. I'm like, I gotta double check some stuff. Actually, I'm gonna
You gotta make a couple phone calls. Like, hey, Gina,
double
how you
check. So
been?
I gotta double check some stuff because now I gotta. I don't. You know what? I'm not gonna legally.
That's like when you get an STD, like a STD test. In that moment, the time between the results, you're
it's
just
so long.
you're going back to every
It's like,
questionable.
I should have
piece of
done that
ass.
at one night. I shouldn't have done that, man. It's like I just shouldn't have done that. That was a bad
Uh-huh.
idea. No, I think. Well, anyway, that's phone calls. That's a couple phone calls.
well, anyway.
Anyway, on a lighter note, the party is
Moving on.
we talk about a lot of things apparently in Dithra.
Gina, I'm sorry. I did not mean to do that.
I work here. Yeah, so you're going golf to Kabanda. You guys are basically making Corsair 10. I want to say it's in general. I think I want to end the session a little early this session because this seems like it's a lot going on, and I want to give the accurate amount of time to do these things as travel this way, new party forming this way. I want to kind of be able to get some time doing that and actively think on these things and what you guys want to be instead of just on the spot. Because this is a pretty big kind of jump in decision at this point in the story. Like a big jump because Harry and Koa dying, you guys are in a major city. I want to give you guys some time to really think about these things and what you want to do because, yeah, like going back to see anything can happen. You could potentially lose more if you just kind of rush through here. So I want to kind of have some time there. And it's a little bit earlier than what I normally do. I know we started late. We did some things. There's some Session 0 stuff. I know we started late in and early, but this was a crazy session. I thought only Koa may die. I really did. It went from it was like laddering. If you play like a MMO or a thing, so we'll end early here, guys. While I process some things and get some stuff going because we do it live. So we'll see you next week. Next week, John's running Dithra the Wild North, so look forward to that. We take a break and we'll be running a new system. And I think it has some superheroes and the week after that. So look forward to that, and we'll see you all next week. Keep on swimming.
Peace.